Welcome back to Binge Queens with us, Crystal Methyd
and Daya, Batty.
What would you wear on a red carpet?
Queens voted for your fellow
I would wear like
and no, you were not
a Morticia gown
Okay.
and ride around on a hoverboard.
Oh, so it looked like you were like floating?
Yeah.
Best actress relying on pretty, you can't say yourself.
Relying on pretty is gonna be Daya. Because she's the prettiest one.
Don't tell Gigi.
Because she's the, oh, well.
Best hot mess.
Best hot mess, I'm gonna say, can it be me?
Sure, but hot. Episode 4.
Episode 4
of UK season 4, honey. We're back. And
it's angel numbers.
it is angel numbers.
Kate, she was like, no, she was kind of more siding with you, which is funny because I made Kate.
I know.
Kind of like how I made you.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine what it would be like to film your own series
That would be
with the producers of Drag Race?
like living a dream,
That would
baby.
be insane.
Can you imagine? It's probably like in the basement of World of Wonder.
There's probably in the basement somewhere.
in a tiny little closet.
I wish we could go there. How are we feeling? First of all, I would like to talk about myself.
Oh, of
I look
course.
really, really good today.
You look like you need a good stretch out.
And if I could
though.
just stretch out really quick along the couch.
Look
or
at that,
just-
the red bottoms.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling like a woman.
You ready to look for some buried treasure?
Yeah, girl. I'm gonna go digging in every crevice I can find for some buried treasure.
If you're not watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 4 Binge Queens, are you even
Living?
getting the other third of the story?
I know. Cheers.
Can we just have the camera focused only on Black,
Black Pepper's face, her mug. Girl, that bug is back. Is this hurting your leg if I put this here?
No.
You'll be singing live.
Oh, no.
Please, no. You were a little show choir girl.
Yeah, I love musicals.
My parents made me do theater.
Do you like them or do you not?
I watch them and I think they're fun, but I don't like
Want to be a part of one?
love it. As an expert in the musical myself, being a robbed queen, I want to say that I...
That's funny. Tell another. But yours was really iconic.
Yes, Madonna was really good.
Let's do the French.
Oui. Oui, baguette. So it's episode 6. That means we're halfway through
We
the
are
season.
halfway through the season.
Yeah, let's get it going. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have a little snack for us. In the spirit of cockroaches, we have some sour cream and onion flavored
open
crickets. Of course. Sour cream and onion
You know when
flavor.
you catch a cicada and it's just the shell, doesn't this seem like there's nothing inside?
Yeah, it's just the carcass.
Do you think there's poop in there?
I hope so. The more texture, the better. Okay, if you had to do Snatch Game again, who would you choose?
I wouldn't. I would go home and then get brought back right after it's over. And we'd be like, okay.
You go, I just want to skip this week, flip your mullet, and wink at Rue.
Yeah.
She sings that song that Willow did in her talent show. With the spaghetti.
Dun, 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 dun.
Something like that. Oh my gosh, you sing it just like her.
Today we're going to be talking about drag. Where can we buy it? How do I buy shoes? Where should I get my jewelry? Please make sure to comment down below. What is your favorite Crystal Methyd meme?
Ooh.
Mine's the limited edition Puma Pride slides.
I like the one where it's like, who is Eldevirge?
Oh, I also like
trans rights, lesbian rights, and if you disagree,
I have this bag. It's like a children's like book,
Okay.
and it's called My Granny's Purse, and it's shaped like a purse. And each page has like different things you'd find in a purse. And that used to be like the bag I would take to brunch. And I would like carry it around as I was going to the tables. And then I'd be like, do you like my purse? It's my granny's purse. And then I would like read a page to each table just to get the conversation going.
That's
you know?
so stupid. Would your Goodwills in Missouri be different based on the location?
Yes, they would. you got to check out all the stores. I mean, I would have some that I'd go specifically for the jewelry, whereas the other one would get robbed more often, and so there was no jewelry there. I don't know what they actually are, but I wear a 9 in men's.
Okay.
And a 10 in women's. I was wearing 10 in men's up until a couple years ago because my mom always told me that you needed room to grow, and then I realized I'm not growing anymore.
Yeah. When did she tell you that? When you were like 16 or something?
When I was like a kid.
Okay.
And I just always bought my shoes like that. Can I hang out all night with the girlies and be comfortable and fun and flirty?
No.
No, you can't. I think that we're gonna look great when it's all put together.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be sickening.
Oh, I'm serving you. I just got this bag. When we go out, everyone's gonna think I'm Daya Sin. Like, look at me.
When we go out, everyone's gonna think I'm Momo from Twice.
You also will need a little bit of delusion with your costume.
Comment down below, who do you think did better? The answer... It's me! Where'd my hat go? Let's go get a burrito.
I haven't really stolen anything in my life, but there might have been a couple things that ended up in my suitcase. I'm a girl who loves shoes. So these somehow managed to find their way into my bag. Cute rainbow, and they needed a friend. So I also got these.
Listen, I think if you're in full whore drag, like a 4-inch is the minimum.
I wouldn't wear under 4.
No, I would never wear under 4. I'd feel like a grandma. You know?
Yeah.
I've done many tours in tennis shoes that I had foot covers on to have weird feet, so I'm just creative. And I hate being uncomfortable. And if my shoe feet hurt, I want to go home. I wore these because I can sit down all day.
You almost just broke my orbital bone, bitch.
She almost broke hers outside too, honey.
Body.
Can you imagine what all the gossip channels would say tomorrow if you broke my nose?
I'm not that strong.
Yeah, you are.
Hi, my name's Tyler. This is for Daya and Crystal. I was just wondering, what was your guys' favorite / proudest runway that you did on your guys' season?
I remember that I was like so nervous about getting sent home and not being able to wear my purple outfit because I spent like 4 days hand stitching it.
That was the first one she started.
It was the first one I started. My boyfriend was like, "What are you doing? You spent 4 days on this, and there's so many other clothes that need to be made."
And she had scraps of fabric
monster
everywhere.
one, the shredded one.
My mom helped me cut out all the. I was so happy I got to wear that one, and I won that week. So well, I know this. Day 1, after getting ready in the workroom, I wrote in my journal, "Don't get ready next to Heidi in closet because she's a star."
Ooh.
So, and you know what? I moved the next day, and Nikki Doll didn't, and she went home.
What a bitch.
I'm the villain. Okay, and then there's an underwhelming.
Yep.
I actually bought the buttons and bows look that Dahlia got eliminated in.
You bought it?
Pussy. Yeah,
Did you change it?
No, sometimes I just wear it.
What are you doing?
What are you doing it?
What do you do while you're wearing
not
it?
like in drag, but
around the
even
house.
more weird.
To Trader Joe's.
It's a beautiful garment. I remember seeing it and being like, I look so ugly today, and she looks so hot, and so I bought it. Yeah, I feel like I could never wear it, but I love it having it. She's so hot, don't you think?
I will say this. Someone I wanted to see more of that I don't
That's
feel
not the question. I didn't get to do that. As a drag queen, I am not very organized, and I hate emails.
That was a joke, you guys. That was a joke.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, Crystal's taught me a lot. The stupid bitch. I love her. I do. I love
Everything
her.
she knows. No, I think what was so fun about Betty is that she's got more of like a theatrical, like she did show choir growing up. She was Shrek in Shrek the musical, okay?
Oh, fear!
A freaking star.
She played Shrek in high school in a musical. Let's put on the entire look. I love you. Before we go straight into this transformation, I wanted to show you a little doodle I did of the look. Oof, which I have a hammer. Now let's stamp on these brows. Black cream, little brush, lots of patience. That's pretty hot. We are still trying to give the judges like woman. Oh my god, am I gorgeous? Never forget, we are a clown. And now that I'm doing it, I think I remember maybe my lips were pointed at the top to match these pointy little guys. And if they weren't, now they are. This is great, it's perfect. Let's set it. And I also wanna, you know, use pink, always. Cute, let's move on to these brows. Things change and you have to adapt. Oh my god, a woman. Can you believe I switch it up every time I make up artist? This is honestly one of the most beautiful I've ever felt. So I hope you enjoyed. I don't ever know how to end these things.